The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
Where's my money, bitch?
This is not scary. No, not scary. What? Well, that face is terrifying. Jordy, you're going like this.
You see me terrified? I'm terrified from the inside.
Ah. By the way, of course I fucking wore it. Why else wouldn't I wear it? Why? If you didn't think I was gonna wear it, shame on you. You're going to jail. I'm gonna call the FBI. I'm going to call the New York City Police Department. I'm gonna have you arrested for not guessing what I was going to wear. Because no shit, Sherlock, I was gonna wear this. Anyway, what should I even start with? I don't even fucking know.
How about I start with something?
Okay, fine.
So everybody, since this is the 51st episode, and this is the first time I'm ever going to do this, say hello to my new bed.
You have a new bed.
Ooh,
Yeah,
nice.
Hopefully Freddy Krueger ain't going to go there.
It's a lot bigger than my last one. My parents gave me their old bed, which is a queen-size bed, and they've got themselves a
Mine's
new...
only a twin.
Yeah, well,
Mine's a
they
queen.
got themselves new beds, even though they still have them, together, but it's, I think it'll be explained later. Okay. So, for all you single ladies out there, not you, Victor,
Shut the fuck up.
if any of you single ladies out there ever want to mingle with me, all you gotta do is go at the number *69, and yeah, we'll see what we can do.
*69, yeah. End up getting secondhand embarrassment, just like William's Tinder profile.
Shut the fuck up!
I'm always gonna make fun of you with that. This is what you get for making fun of me, bitch.
Shut the fuck up!
Yes. You wanted me to show the whole class? I don't have the photo on me right now, but
come on, man. I don't want to be embarrassed by that shit.
Yeah, you already gave me secondhand embarrassment. You embarrassed me, and now I embarrassed everybody. So,
it's not like dirt on everybody. I mean, after all, last week was never a contest.
What?
Last week was never a contest.
Contest like, I got breaking news. So you know how they were going to make that movie Salem's Lot again? They were going to remake it. Remember how it was supposed to come out a long time ago? Well, I got a source from Variety saying that they are going to dump it to Max.
Oh,
congratulations, Zaslav. You fucked up another Stephen King book again. Congratulations. Now you're going to dump it on the streaming. Congratulations, Zaslav. You are going to lose a lot of fucking money.
I am. If it's going to be dumped on Max, and then like a few months later, it's going to be going back to Amazon Prime. I really wouldn't.
Well, I don't know, because it might be a Max original, honestly.
Well,
congratulations, Gary Doberman. You suck. You wrote the It movies. They sucked. And now he's going to do fucking a TV show of Gargoyles, which is live action. I'm just like, okay, I can see it. Oh, crap. Am I still Roboto? Am I still Roboto?
I mean, not on my end.
No. You're good. I think it's coming from my end.
Watch when he cancels it once it's almost done. I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised, because if Zaslav's going to take a fucking write-off on this movie, woo boy.
Yeah, your end's fine. It must have been Victor. It must have been William's side for some reason.
Yeah, I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing.
Yeah,
How
just
dare you
blame,
insult me
blame on
like
this
that?
internet. Blame on
You
this internet, though.
insulted. You made me upset.
You know what?
Mm.
How about this? That new Snow White remake. Why not just cancel it all together so we could shut that?
2025, and they're apparently reshot the entire movie. Well, they're going to reshoot the entire movie, but the entire script has been completely rewritten. They're going with another direction yet again, which is going to make the movie cost like, and in the end, like $300 million. Like about as bad as Dead Reckoning Part 1 and bombing.
Well,
Dead Reckoning Part 1 is a good movie, though. It's a good movie.
I can
It's
understand why
a very
they
good movie.
remake the second Aquaman movie because, again, I mean, like, it's too little too late and you don't want to waste too much money again. But the Snow White movie, I can make an exception.
Oh, so wasn't it Excommunicado? Didn't I call this movie Excommunicado once we talked about it once and never again? But yeah, either way, another thing too is that Elio, the new Pixar movie, which is their follow-up to Elemental, was supposed to come out March next year, got delayed to fucking 2025, and the movie's almost finished. Why? Writer's strike. Not writer's strike. The writer's strike already ended. The actor's strike. Yeah, the actor's strike is still rearing their ugly heads. I'm seeing so many delays, and apparently, if they don't come up with a deal by this week, they're gonna start delaying shit again. So yeah, there you go. Like, congratulations, Warner and Disney and Sony and Universal. We could blame Fox too, and yeah, Dead Reckoning Part 1 did come out. I forgot about that. I want to buy it, but I want to buy it. I don't even know if William even got his copy. He pre-ordered it. I don't even know if he has his copy.
I'm pretty sure I got it from the mailbox, but I'll have to check later.
You know what I gotta say to those people for all what they've done?
What? Who people?
You ignorant sons of bitches!
Oh my god.
And by the way, Best Buy, just want to let you know, that steelbook I got, I'm sticking with Amazon and Walmart. Thank you very much.
Well, I could just say simple, eat a dick.
What I think about, you know what those people are, at Best Buy?
Dickheads.
No.
What?
You bleed like humans, but I know you're reptile.
Oh, Jesus. That's where it came from. Grand Theft Auto 5. As
for you ignorant sons of bitches, what I did last week, that came from Scott D'Amore during the 2006 Victory Road pay-per-view during the last, time that Team Canada would be in a TNA ring. Speaking of TNA, it's coming back.
Well, everything's coming back, to be fair. Like, a bunch of shit. Like,
and
not...
I mean, this TNA right here, I love it. Love it, love it, love it!
It's green. No, it's not green.
Oh,
that's Rave. That's
Here's so yeah, thing you guys might want to look at here too. I purchased this last week on Monday, and this is the T-shirt.
We're back. We're back at Dinosaur Story.
And for some reason, it has not shown up yet.
Well, all these T-shirts nowadays usually take a while because they have to print the damn thing. They're not like a bunch of especially on Redbubble. I don't even know what they even used Redbubble for this, but I have no idea. But
you're just feeding Danny Lewis's ego right now.
I know I'm feeding his ego. I know I am, but I have to make a point. I am feeling David's ego in a way too, because he's pushing Redbubble. Yeah, I'm not worried because you know why? I thought 2023 sucked and 2024 is going to be even worse. So you know what? Might as well relax and watch something good for once. And it's not just Disney. Warner is practically the one that's doing all the stupid shit too. Warner, I hate them. Ever since the beginning of the show, I've been targeting him for a reason.
Easy there.
Easy on this. But anyway, William, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Don't hate, masturbate.
No, not that. I have a question for you.
What do you get that for?
I have a question for you. I have a really...
Everybody says it.
Where are you on? Answer the question.
Episode 20. All I gotta say is this. Boone.
Wow.
Can you hear us? Boone. Boone.
Oh god.
If you
Boone,
know,
this
if
is
you guys
right
know what I'm
after
talking
you
about,
know what.
watch the episode.
Hey, hold on a
He's
second.
after he's
Here's
a
a good quote. Here's a quote for you. God's friggin' gift to humanity.
Oh dear.
But my
episode
God.
20 is one of my favorite fucking episodes. I'm telling you right now.
Oh my God. Like when I first saw that,
Oh, so you did watch episode 20. So you're on 21, technically speaking.
Yeah. And let me tell you
That is one of the
something.
best episodes of the entire season.
Yes, I agree on this one. And when I first saw that, I was literally about to ball up.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, spoilers in ahead. Mute your fucking. If you haven't seen Lost, I would suggest go do so. But give me 30 seconds. Give me 30 seconds. Boone dies, and Claire gives birth to the baby.
Yep.
As life ends, another begins.
Exactly. Exactly. And
why didn't you dress up as why didn't Victor dress up as David Zaslow for Halloween?
Oh fuck no! Hell no! No!
Tyler.
First of all, I'm not a Jewish fuck. I'm not a Jewish fuck.
Tyler.
And second, I'm not fat.
Tyler, you've always been such a big bottle.
Hold on a second, and you're not a Jew either.
That's true.
The whole thing,
oh my god, that was so fun.
But yeah, episode 20. Let's see what else we haven't talked about yet. Hearts and Minds. What do you think of the incest episode?
oh my god.
You know what the problem is?
Oh jeez.
The problem is it was only a one-time thing. And
it was a one-night stand, but it's still incest. Doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, I know. But you know what? I'm actually thankful for, like, in that season, they only did it at one time, and they backed away from it ever since.
Yeah, they did back away, probably because they can't stand each other after that. That's what they did. What else do we have here?
And that plane crash when John Locke was.
Oh yeah, you got past the point where Ethan gets shot and left for dead because of Charlie. David Lindelof has said that is one of his least favorite episodes of the entire show.
I was referring to episode 19.
Yeah, I know, but
I think
the plane and the fucking.
Oh my god. And he discovers all the heroin.
Yeah, I got a trivia question for you. Since you made it this far, what are the numbers on Hurley's winning lottery ticket? What are the fucking numbers?
I know it.
No. Jordy.
Shut up, Jordy.
Hold up a second.
Up, bitch.
Hold up. Let me one shot here. 4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42.
Good job, man. You are now a true Lost fan.
and hey, can you explain the hat?
Oh yeah.
You know what's so funny? After he reads those lottery numbers, he fades.
he passes out, and on the fucking table, I believe, breaks.
Yeah, you know why I guess. Well, I was gonna say, you know why I guessed those numbers correctly is because on that episode, it was that
the garage
set
door
of numbers was set twice on the show, so I immediately knew what they.
It actually took me a few tries to get it right. By the time the hatch came in, I had it right, but it took me a few times.
Oh, it only took me one time, no problem.
It's a curse.
But yeah, you're getting to the end of season 1, so I mean, you're about to get to Exodus, one of the best season finales of all television. Then again, almost all the Lost season finales are always great and always one of the best. I'm just like, season 1 in particular is just freaking amazing. But anyway, that's enough of that my biased bullshit because I love Lost.
What's so funny about Lost
What?
Is that I think in season 2,
Hey, he hasn't gotten there.
Why don't you just shut your face for a second and let me just explain one thing about season 2? Is that it's got like the largest main cast in any TV show I've ever seen before.
In terms of series regulars, I'm gonna think, is season 3 larger? Season 3, season 2, season 3, season 6. Those are the largest. And well, I'm not gonna ruin the finale. Can't do that. No spoilers.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, if you're wondering on how I was watching Lost, I was watching off of Freevee, actually.
Yeah, Freevee. Yeah, Hunter, you could use fucking Freevee to watch fucking Lost, bitch. Keep doing it.
I mean, I was gonna do Hulu, but I think Freevee is the better option for me.
I have the Blu-ray, so I have no fucking problem. But anyway, that was my Lost ramblings.
3D.
We can talk about, maybe if you get to the end of season, well, we'll talk about the whole first season. I don't fucking know. I don't know. I'm just half-assing it at this point. But let's get going. I'm going to let William go first, and we're not going to do the review yet. Pick your other topic.
Oh my god! Like, hold on. I thought I had my freaking.
Oh my god! You didn't show up prepared, did you?
I'll be right back.
How dare you, you motherfucker! How dare you?
I could have sworn I had the freaking Watch Mumble Jumble list, cause it's the Halloween season.
Watch Mumble Jumble.
Okay.
Oh,
I got one.
Oh, okay. One more thing about Lost. I think. Which episode is this one? I forgot which one it happened in. It's this season, I'm pretty sure, but I'm gonna check just to be safe. But there's one, but I can't remember. Come on, think, idiot. Think, you fucking idiot. Is it this season or is it in the next? No, I don't think it's in the season 2. Come on, think of something.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
It is the top 10 actors you forgot were in horror movies.
Oh, okay. That's actually pretty interesting. That's gonna be. Oh, I forgot about one that you were talking about. The episode named ... in translation. That's the Jin focused.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Phenomenal.
Phenomenon.
Eat the poopy.
And eat the poo-poo.
Oh no, not I didn't mean like that, but
Number 10. I think everyone is very familiar with this. Yes. Johnny Depp in Nightmare on Elm Street.
Well, of course. Why did they put it on this list when everybody knows that Johnny Depp is in the fucking thing? I don't get it. Have it make sense, please. Make it make sense.
But to be honest with you, first time I saw this movie, I didn't knew he was in it because I'm so used to like the 2000s Johnny Depp, where I'm mostly like familiar of how he looks, but he was really young in that movie.
Yeah, it was his film debut.
Yep. And he also got like the best kill in the entire film too.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Which I have no idea how they were able to pull that shit off.
Yeah, crazy.
Number 9 is Tom Hanks in He Knows You're Alone.
Oh,
you ever seen it?
Oh no, I don't think so. Oh right. That we need to say rest in peace to Matthew Perry, Chandler from Friends. When I saw this on Saturday night, I was completely devastated.
All I gotta say, 2023.
Fuck off.
You done fucked up.
You done fucked up. No, tell it to fuck off. I told it to fuck off. But yeah, that.
Like you wonder why we only have 2 months away to get away from this godforsaken year.
Oh yeah, jeez. Anyway,
number 8. I don't know how you pronounce her name.
No,
Miss Cha Barton.
Misha Barton from the
Me-
OC. You know, the
Yes.
dead. Again, she was in The Sixth Sense. Unless this Sixth Sense is not a horror film. If they include it on here, it's not a horror film. It's a thriller.
Just
Yeah.
so we're clear, I mean, I don't really have that much to complain about 2023, to be honest. I mean, for me personally, it hasn't really been that bad.
Yeah.
Now, if anybody else is having a rough year, I apologize.
Yeah, well, at the same time, though,
Yeah.
like, it's just rough.
Anyway, keep going. Where were we at?
Number 7. In 2008, Idris Elba was in Prom Night, the remake.
The movie sucked.
With fucking Brittany Snow.
I'll give her
Snow.
credit. She was not bad.
Yeah,
Idris Elba wasn't bad either. The rest sucks.
And it's full of the bad cliches you would see in any horror movie ever.
Yeah, absolutely kind of ridiculous.
Oh, that movie is so bad.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking bad. It is very bad.
And number 6, Scarlett Johansson from 8-Legged Freaks.
Oh, that movie is garbage. That movie is terrible. That movie is so awful. Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
Wait, it's garbage, terrible, it's awful. Man, that's 3 ways to Sunday for you to describe a film, how bad it is.
It's not good. I seen it. It's not good.
Oh
my god, The Unborn is so bad too. That is so bad.
Excuse me.
I know you like that movie, but I don't get it. Other than David Arquette, I can't see anything good about it.
Oh, number 5, Clint Eastwood in Revenge of the Creature.
Revenge of the Creature? Never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
Wait, what is it about? Is it like the Frankenstein creature?
It's just a generic creature or something. Just a generic return of the creature. Come on.
No, it's Revenge of the Creature. My bad. My bad.
Oh, thanks for misleading me.
Silly goose. Me.
1955. It is one of 2 sequels to Creature from the Black Lagoon.
What?
It's a 3D movie during the golden age of 3D.
Oh shit.
Yikes.
Makes you wonder too, like, if you were to wear those red and blue 3D glasses now, it would hurt your eyes.
Screen bias.
You be quiet.
Number 4, John Travolta from The Devil's Reign.
John Travolta?
Wasn't he in Carrie?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, yeah. No wonder. Because you should have just said Carrie, but I don't know.
Number 3, George Clooney from Return to Horror High.
I thought they were gonna say, what's the sequel to Attack of the Killer Tomatoes? What the fucking what is that called? It's the sequel to Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. I forgot what it's called. That he was in.
Revenge of the Killer Tomatoes?
Oh yeah. He was in that.
Revenge of the Rotten Tomatoes, and I got this for dessert. Son of a bitch.
Oh my god.
Number 2. Number 2.
Our plus tonight. Be happy.
I don't know. But next one, Jared just did a review of this just today. Paul Rudd from Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers.
Oh my god. I saw it. I watched it. He said it was not a good movie, but he said that there was a lot more positive than people made it out to be. Like, there's positive aspects, especially in the producer's cut. The producer's cut is worse than the theatrical version. I don't care. Hot take. I don't fucking care. The producer's cut's even worse than the theatrical version. I'm sorry.
You know what?
Maybe I'll fight with him next week over about it or something.
You know what? Those fans of that guy will think of you for thinking the movie like that. They'll be crying like this.
Fuck you! I'll kill you, motherfucker!
Oh, Return of the Killer Tomatoes. Thank you, Hunter.
Return. Oh, okay. Return of the Killer Tomatoes.
That movie is so bad.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Now I have some honorable mentions.
You know how bad
Matthew
it is?
McConaughey.
You know how bad it is?
What?
What?
It was like me at the, with one of my topics I'm about to explain. It made me feel like this. Fuck you, motherfucker! I'll kill you, and it's not no little motherfucking son. And fuck you, fucking New Jersey, and fucking Atlantic City.
Oh my god.
Anyway, honorable mentions include, oh my god, Matthew McConaughey from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Next Generation.
Wait, why not Renee Zellweger?
I know. Like he was just literally just like
He was a cartoon. So pretty much me on a daily basis.
Wait a second.
Okay,
so there's also Killer Tomatoes Strike Back.
Oh, just like Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, good movie.
No. It almost or The Empire Strikes Back.
Well, that too.
And then there's Return of the Killer Tomatoes, and then like Return of the Jedi. And
Killer
oh my god, eat friends.
Now
I can see the cover of that.
Now that just sounds stupid.
Of course, because all of them are stupid. All of them are supposed to be B movies.
Yes. Next one. I cannot believe this is a sequel to this movie. Mila Kunis from American Psycho 2.
That's apparently not very good, and it's not horror. But yeah, that shit is just ugh. Yikes.
Next one is Eva Mendes from Children of the Corn 5.
She was also in which one was it? The, Urban Legends Final Cut. That movie is garbage.
Was that the second one?
Yeah, it's the second one. Both of them suck, but the second one's even worse.
Ooh.
Only good thing about it was
Next one.
the guy there was like the guy from Die Hard, the dickhead, the one that was bully that was trying to bully John McClane. He was trying to get after his wife. That one guy, like he wasn't a villain, but he got like killed eventually. And he was also played the Phantasm in Batman Masters of Phantasm. He was in that movie as the villain, and he was it was interesting. Anthony Anderson was good in it though, but crappy movie, very bad. I would not recommend it.
Next one, Amy Adams from Psycho Beach Party.
Yeah, it's
what kind of title is that?
It's basically a ripoff. Those beach movies from the 1960s, like Beach Blanket Bingo and stuff like that. But if it's a horror film. Also, Xander from Buffy's in it. I shit you not, he's in it.
Oh my god. Next one is Jason Alexander from The Burning.
The Burning. That vaguely sounds familiar. That vaguely sounds familiar to me. Let's see what it looks like.
That movie came out.
Oh no!
What?
The script for The Burning was written by Bob Weinstein. Story was by Harvey Weinstein. It was produced by Harvey Weinstein.
And that's bad because
the Weinsteins suck.
They can suck it for all I care.
They can't suck it. Fuck them.
And number one, Leonardo DiCaprio from Critters 3.
I heard all the Critters movies are fucking terrible. I heard every single one of them is terrible. Every single one. Every one.
Yep,
like,
no joke.
I heard it was garbage.
Critters 3 was Leonardo DiCaprio's first movie. No
and it was
joke.
right after he did Family Ties. Well, not Family Ties. Growing Pains. Not Family Ties. Growing Pains.
You know what? When I think of someone who talks bad about someone that I love who's going through growing pains at the hospital, I think I shouldn't have called them. I say, well, fuck yeah! What would you do if it was one of your loved ones?
But yeah.
So yeah, Critters 3.
Yeah, that movie. What was the one where they went to space?
Oh my god. That was the fourth one.
Oh my god. No Jennifer Aniston and fuck Leprechaun. Fuck all of those movies. Especially the hood ones, the two hood ones. Oh my god, the two hood ones. Oh my god.
I've-
Leprechaun in the Hood,
I've-
Leprechaun Back to the Hood. Those are basically comedies.
I've only seen the first one, and that's it.
The first Back to the Hood or the actual first Leprechaun movie?
No, the first Leprechaun movie.
Oh, okay. Oh my god. Fucking Leprechaun. What else could I think of that wasn't a Jack Black and I Still Know What You Did Last Summer? And he was obnoxious.
Oh, oof.
He was obnoxious. I like that movie, but Jack Black in that movie, oh my god.
Yeah, his
Hard to
character
get
was.
It's hard to get through.
He was annoying as fuck.
He's only in it for about 10 minutes, but those 10 minutes are hard to get through.
Oh yeah, I still need to get the 4K of it since it came out a few weeks ago.
I mean, we need to get both of them on 4K. But again, shelf space and money. Money. I want money. What else I can think of that was in a
Well, my
horror
big
film
problem is shelf space.
Yeah, that's my favorite. That's one of
That's
my
my big problem.
problems. Let's see. Any other famous people that started out in that you didn't know was a horror movie that was not like maybe early in their career?
Oh wait, was it Sam Neill in one of the Children of the Corn movies or something? Or am I thinking of something?
That was The Omen, not Children of the Corn. He was in the third Omen.
Oh, okay.
Adam Scott was in the fourth. That's right. He was in the fourth Hellraiser movie.
Oh, he was.
Yeah, he was. You know, from Parks and Recreation, him.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Henry Cavill was in one of the Hellraiser movies too. I think it was Hellworld.
Hellworld is awful. And I've seen all of those
We already
movies.
mentioned Paul Rudd.
Yeah, I said Paul Rudd.
Let's see.
Shit. This.
Shit is
I'm having a
indeed.
brain
Shit
fart.
indeed. Fuck. Anything else I could think of? What about Kevin Bacon, Friday the 13th? Or what about way better, Corey Feldman, Friday the 13th, the final chapter? And again, fuck those movies. Fuck Friday the 13th. I can't stand that shit. Other than part 6, I can't stand it. I can't stand it. Thank you, Alex. I can't stand it.
Good God.
Hey, here's another funny quote from Scott Demore that I love from Victory Road. You ready for this?
Oh dear.
And that's that no good, self-serving Kentucky Fried Idiot JT Cornette.
Oh my god.
The Kentucky Fried Idiot.
So once I think of more, I'll probably add an addendum to this.
That's dumb.
Okay.
What
All right.
about what? Chloe Grace Moretz from the Amityville Horror remake.
Well, she's been in a lot of horror movies, so I wouldn't necessarily count her. She was in this. She was in Let Me In. She was in the Carrie remake from 2013, and I think she did one more, but I can't quite remember right now. Yeah, the Carrie remake is not particularly good.
Yeah, it's bad. The only thing I liked about it was Julianne Moore. She was the best character.
She's good, but then again, she's genuinely one of those actresses where she's good no matter what movie she's in.
Yeah.
Let's see. Anything else that I could think of? Speaking of Carrie remake, you could say Ansel Elgort because he was in the remake. You know, from Fallen Our Stars and West Side Story, the remake West Side Story. Anyway.
Yeah.
Shit.
Patricia Arquette from Elm Street 3.
Nightmare, yeah, the third Nightmare on Elm Street. What about Lawrence Fishburne? He was in the same movie.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And
I think we mentioned Jennifer Aniston and
we
Leprechaun.
We did. We do not talk about the movie on the show. No, that is unacceptable. We only talk about the show. The show is the only thing that matters. Fuck the movie. Joss Whedon doesn't even consider it canon. Goodbye. Fuck off.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
Well, guess what? The Dragon Ball Z movies, you know, like during the anime, you know, portion, They were never canon either, but guess what? They're actually
Well, at
canon.
least they're totally consistent. The Buffy movie was a
Excuse
comedy. The
me?
TV show was a drama.
Excuse me, I wasn't done. That's considered, a different time, alternate time, like an alternate dimension. The movies are.
Well, but
That's
then
all-
again,
That's all I was going to say.
the movie and the shows are different because you got Sarah Michelle Gellar, who is the perfect Buffy Summers in the show.
Hold on,
Speaking of-
guys. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Are you in trouble again, Victor? Victor!
Victor!
You son of a...
Victor! Victor!
You ignorant son of a bitch!
I was about to pull a clip and I was like, what the fuck are we doing with our lives?
Go ahead and continue. I guess we'll probably have to manage without him until we...
Yeah, that's the list that I got.
Well, since he's gone, I might as well tell the story about what happened to me as a topic.
Oh.
So, in case you guys don't know, last night was, the Halloween special and go-home show for WWE Monday Night Raw prior to this Saturday's afternoon live event, or pay-per-view premium live event, whatever you want to call it, called Crown Jewel, which will be in Saudi Arabia, and it'll start at 12 p.m. Eastern, and 1, for the pre-show, and p.m. for the main show. So me and my dad, we usually go to these events because
This is your topic now? I completely zoned out. I had to take care of something.
Well, but anyway, me and my dad, we had, we always go to these because we like to have fun, and spend some quality time
Fun,
together.
F-U-N. Something Plankton doesn't know how to do.
Oh, he knows how to do it, just in his own, sadistic way.
That's true.
But anyway, so guess what happens? Like somewhere around the first hour of the show, I'm gonna scroll up because I had to make a long vent.
Somebody took a shit.
Oh, well, actually, Tony Khan takes bigger shit than I've ever seen because I took pictures. Yes?
Yeah.
Damn. Ow. What's with the... If you're going to be a mark for LA Knight, can you at least do it when it's on a wrestling program? This is a film. This is a film forum.
Hi, Bob.
Business just picked up, boys.
Oh,
How
hi,
many
Dad.
wrestling fans we got here?
None.
None.
This is a film show.
This is a film show. This is not the wrestling show.
We talk random shit about movies.
Godfather the movie, not the Godfather the wrestler. My bad.
It's
Hi,
all
Bob.
right. It's
Y'all
okay.
do tonight.
Hi, Bob.
Hey,
I'm just kidding. I knew what it was.
oh, you knew what it was? Okay.
Oh,
Well, anyways, they're going to do a review later with The Exorcist.
Ooh, which one? The edited
first
version?
one.
The
original.
The original.
Although I'm going to talk about the new one because I'm going to tear apart the new one.
Oh,
Spoiler alert.
I'm gonna have to join you on this one.
Why they even trying to
Mike.
make another one?
It's not good. Let's put it this way. It's
Yeah.
not good.
I ain't even interested in seeing it.
It's
I've
not.
heard
It's
nothing but
boring.
bad
First of
reviews.
all, okay, I'm getting far away from that. I'm going to talk about that later.
Y'all have
But
some, but yeah, Exorcist.
First
Have you seen
one's
the original?
excellent.
Yes, I've seen
We
the.
saw it when it was originally released.
I've seen the original unedited version
I say drive-in back in 70s or 70s.
because they had to edit some stuff out.
Before they
Oh yeah, because they could have offended certain people.
Although here's the thing though, the cut we're reviewing is technically a newer cut of the movie, and it's the definitive one. So they added pretty much everything back in, pretty much,
Right.
I guess. Which is the 2000 version, yeah.
What about the part where the crucifix? Did they?
Oh,
Yep, that's
boy.
intact. That's
It is
intact.
back in.
Yeah, it's back in.
Ooh.
Wow, because they took that was out for a long time.
Yeah, I read the book. I forgot about it being
Guys,
used.
give me 1 second.
Anyway,
Yeah,
y'all have fun.
Good night. Come on, Mason.
Yep. Good night, Mama Bear.
Okay,
Love you guys.
All right, go ahead, Jordy, with your topic.
I had I did not know that was going to happen, but nonetheless,
Yeah.
God. So where was I?
You were talking about last night with the
Oh yeah, Monday Night Raw. Okay,
Monday.
so
Well,
this is what happened. Hold on a second. What the? Why does it do that? Like, I don't get it.
what?
Trying to scroll up so I can show you pictures. One of two things I want to show you about, Tony Khan's belligerent arrogance, and all that. So here's have you seen the photos where the crowd, like on the side of where the camera points to the ring, like where the camera side has like 0 to no people on that side, but they have the camera pointing to the ring where it has half the people on the other side. Well,
Right.
okay, look at this.
Okay, let me see. Oh.
That's the first photo. Let's see. There we go. Look at all these people.
Oh wow.
I'm back.
Dick,
Did I miss anything?
Look at this, Vic.
You're just seeing a lot of people jam-packed into the building, okay?
Wow, jam. That's like Black Friday. That's nuts.
And this is why. Oh wait. Oh, there was one more. Okay. And this is why Tony Khan needs to take notes on how to get these people into a building instead of thinking of
Go to some small ass arena.
or better still, find arenas that that can actually be jam-packed.
Yeah, because the only time he really did was fucking Wembley.
Oh my God. And that was a success right there. Except for the part where, there's
Except for the Punk bullshit, but
yeah, the backstage altercation with CM Punk and Jack Perry, but I'm not going to get into that. So this is what happened. During the first hour of the show, I was trying to, like I said to my dad, like I need to get myself another drink because now they have this new policy where they take the bottles that you purchase, like a Pepsi or whatever. Like if you're on a lower floor level of the arena, they will like take your bottle, like so that way they could put it into a plastic cup and pour it in there. And that way, because the cups can't be thrown farther than a bottle, apparently, which is kind of weird. But then again, nonetheless, so he gives me $5. I go up to the place where where you get the drinks and all that, right?
Yeah. The concession stands.
Unfortunately, it costs $6 for a Pepsi. I only have $5. $5 bill. I'm like, damn.
First of all, it's so overcharged. They overcharge the shit out of soda in any arena. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Like, why do they always have to overcharge drinks though?
So I go back down. My dad gives me another $5 bill, which makes $10, right? I go back, and it turns out these bastards don't even have a cash register for their, freaking, events. Like, when you're wanting to purchase food or drinks or anything of the sort. And I'm like in my head, what has this world come to? So one of them says, well, you got to go over to, to the, where you can trade in cash for a gift card. I'm like, so where do I find that? And you got to go around over there. And I'm like, okay. And then there was a line where I thought I finally made it, but then all of a sudden they told me that it was like right next door. And I was like, say, mother. And this woman just looked at me like, and like, here's the thing. I even said, it's not your fault. I'm just like, I'm trying to maintain my composure at this building. I mean, I was trying. Okay. And folks, if you've seen me angry, it is something you do not want to see. If you thought last week was bad,
oh God,
let's just say last night could have been a whole lot worse had I lost my temper. So, as soon as I got through with waiting for these two dumbass, event staff doing whatever it is to scan a card.
Probably like some teenager or whatever. I don't know.
No. It was like trying to check if the technology's working and whatnot. I'm like, are you two freaking kidding me?
It's not working. If the button don't work.
Oh my God, That's exactly how that woman on the other side of the glass sounded with the.
Oh my god! I
audio.
didn't mean for it to be like that.
But and by the way, one of those dumbasses, left a cigarette, like a fresh cigarette on that little thing, like I picked it up and it wasn't even used.
Oh Jesus!
Like, okay, first of all, I thought there was no smoking in these buildings, so
That's true. That's
you're
that's a
violating
bit
of that.
ridiculous.
Now, and then this woman, this is where it gets really so bad. Like, I thought I was about to lose it. She tells me that she can only take $20 to give you a gift card.
That is fucking. So what did you need?
What?
6?
I had $10.
Oh,
My dad gave me $5.
yeah, you can only take fucking 20. Yet there's $10 gift cards or a bunch of other fucking places, and these guys don't carry $10 gift cards. It's fucking ridiculous.
Well, the thing is, you can also install money into a gift card no matter how much it is.
For those, you have to think it's 25 or above. Last time I checked.
I was like, and you know what? I put my head up. I put myself up against the glass a little bit, and I thought I was about to lose it, and I had to walk, and I just had to walk away. That's all I had to do. And then I went over to my father down to the, thing, and I kind of, and I hate doing it in front of him, but I kind of cussed, when it came to like this whole thing, like I'm about to beat someone's ass right here, and like screw these people and their bullshit, stuff and as I just told you, I'm telling you, this was by God, awful, and I was like
customer service sucks. I know firsthand.
The customer service, like, to the point where the reason why they're doing this is because they have been gypped, in the past, because some people were like taking money out of pocket, real money, physical money, because some people, wanted, are being greedy. Well, here's the problem. Not everybody.
Not everybody's greedy.
Not everybody's going to be honest. Not everybody's going to be, be very, straightforward. You know why? Because people want the one important thing in life, and that is the green stuff. I mean, we all need money. We have to live on it to pay bills and to live off of, to pay for, for gas and all this other bullshit. And food and water, supplies, whatever the case may be. But the fact
whatever the case may be, one of the worst lost episodes in season 1.
the fact that remains is, for them to do this, especially to nearly almost piss me off. Like, if I had lost it, I guarantee you I could have been kicked out of the arena.
Ooh, yeah, well, absolutely. It would have been on YouTube too.
But then
probably.
again, here's the problem.
Or World Star, anyway.
Well, I would have been on YouTube, but even though for the wrong reasons. But guess what? You know what you'd be seeing? You'd be seeing a 28, mildly autistic, mentally somewhat, challenged man fighting security, like beating asses everywhere.
Oh dear.
That's what would have happened.
Oh God.
So,
it's like a scene from The Raid.
They would have had get the National Guard to pry me off of someone's ass. Oof. I'm dead serious. That's how mad I was getting.
Yikes.
And I told my friends this. I even said this. Like I said, for some retarded reason, you can't use cash to purchase a drink, and you need a gift card to trade for cash. My dad gives me two $5 bills, which makes
what arena
$10.
was this, for the record?
This happened last night.
The arena, what's it called, for the record?
The Bon Secours Wellness Arena in Greenville, South Carolina.
Okay.
And then I also said, which makes $10. And the woman at the cash in trade for gift card, unfortunately, you need $20 to get a gift card. And I even said, these people are damn lucky. I can maintain my composure, but this is bullshit. Everything is going digital. Physical money means nothing anymore. everyone and everything.
At least it's not cryptocurrency. I'll say that. At least it's not. Fuck crypto. Fuck that fucking thing.
Or anything worse than this.
But yeah, that's a story for you.
But bottom line, I hope I never go through an experience like that again, because honestly, if you're gonna keep your customers happy, then keep them happy instead of getting them pissed off like I was getting last night. I know my dad went up to get me a drink after the fact, but the fact that they have to do this to me and do this to everyone that probably doesn't have a credit card or even have any, credit at all, like on a card, then I'm sorry. This is like that is like, bad business. If you get rid of physical money, then the apocalypse is near.
Mm-hmm. Yikes.
Nice.
That's pretty much what I got to say right there.
So, wow. This is why customer service kind of sucks. So I guess I'll talk now. And what I'm going to do first is I'm going to do another mumble jumble bullshit.
And by the way, Twisted Fairy, thank you so much for saying my parents are cute.
Absolutely.
Okay, so I'll go with this one. The top 20 more horror movie plot twists. That is a typo. And right when we started. So to say that again. Top 20 more horror movie plot twists. And more in all caps. So what's so more about it?
I don't know.
Okay. Number 20 is from Sleepy Hollow, the Tim Burton movie. This involves Miranda Richardson's character is pretty much the one controlling the Headless Horseman. I've seen this movie before, but I haven't seen it in a couple of years, actually.
That's a great one.
It is a good movie. It is a really good movie. And the cinematography in that movie is phenomenal.
Oh, hell yeah. It even looks great, too.
Yeah.
Especially with the production design that brought the whole Sleepy Hollow tale to life. It just looks magnificent to look at.
Number 19, You're Next.
Wait, like Goldberg?
Oh, You're Next.
The movie You're Next. The movie sucks.
Oh.
All because some guy wanted some fucking inheritance. That's why the movie happens. You can come up with that's all you can come up with? And the ending's even worse. The ending is just a big fuck you. Fuck that movie. I don't care. Number 18. It's a movie called Kill List. It's a British movie. And I guess the twist is that something involves a cult. But I haven't seen this movie, so I wouldn't know anything.
Never heard of it.
Pissed off, A24. You already pissed me off too much. Move on. Number 17. Happy Death Day.
I've heard of that movie. That's like the most stupidest title of a movie I've ever heard of.
I hate the concept more than the title. That's why I haven't seen it. And to think that this guy's directing Scream 7.
It's like so bad. Like, oh, guess what? Since you're dying, happy Death Day. Oh my god.
And by the way, the sub. Oh,
I've never heard of a stupid concept for a movie.
Number 16 is from the movie The Boy. And The Boy is apparently a very god-awful movie, but it involves a man inside the walls, I guess. And he's like the boy or something. I don't fucking know. I heard this movie's terrible.
If you think that is terrible, wait till you see the second one. That movie is horrible.
Wasn't that the one with Katie Holmes?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
That movie is beyond awful. And that twist at that movie makes no damn sense.
Number 15. Insidious.
They should have put the Brahms the Boys 2 twist on that instead of the original Boy. And literally, no joke, at the end of it, they want to make us to believe that the doll was possessed.
Garbage. Ow. What? Ow. Insidious. Just the ending. Fuck that. Sequel bait bullshit. And guess what? They got their sequel, and apparently it was even worse. So fuck them. Number 14, 10 Cloverfield Lane. This pretty much is the last 15 minutes of the movie. When the Cloverfield aspect comes in. That.
Mm-hmm.
Enough with the ads already. Jesus Christ, YouTube. So many damn ads. Number 13, Fallen. This is the Denzel Washington movie. It apparently has something to do with the devil.
Never heard
It's
of
like
it.
a serial killer movie, but apparently the devil did it. He killed everybody like a regular serial
The devil
killer. Like,
did it, huh?
yeah.
That's like, you know what? That's the lamest excuse for anybody to make whenever they've committed a horrible crime. You know that?
Number 12, the ending to Drag Me to Hell, which is basically the main character. Well, look at the title. And it's mainly that movie's about the recession. So, in other words, it's a metaphor. Well, I hate to use the term metaphor, but I have to do it. It's basically a recession.
Oh
It's a
my
movie about
God.
the recession, about how people screw
I
the
remember.
middle class over and all that other stuff. And it has something to do with that.
I remember when I hear, you know, that review, freaking. I remember when they did that review, Gary and Romy, when they did the review for that god awful movie that shall not be named, you know, which I will give hint is a 2017 movie.
Oh, Mother.
As I just said, it shall not be named.
Fuck, I'm gonna say it because that movie pisses me off, but it should be known by name, so nobody should fucking see it. It has to be known by name because I had to warn people not to see it.
Anyway, so yeah, I kind of love. I love the part where, you know, like whenever someone says the word metaphor, it just makes me laugh because someone has to make it as an excuse to make why a movie looks bad. And I'm like, oh my God, there we go again. Metaphor.
Oh, here we go. Number 11. Final Destination 5. The ending. Retcon bullshit. It is fucking retconning the first movie. Prequel my ass. This is fucking retcon. Fuck you. Garbage. Final Destinations 4 and 5 are garbage. Stop after 3. If I were you, watch the first 3 and that's it. You're done. Number 10, Life. That's the one with Ryan Reynolds and Jake Gyllenhaal.
Wait, what year was it?
Oh,
2017.
yeah.
Ironically.
Nah, screw that. I like Life. I like the one with Eddie Murphy in Life.
No, that's a comedy. This is a horror movie. And apparently the movie where everybody dies.
It's
That's
actually both a comedy and a drama too.
Everybody dies and the alien makes it onto Earth to kill more people. Fuck this movie. As you could tell, oh, that's right. Rebecca Ferguson was in that movie too. That damn, she was the last one to survive. Well, she dead. She's dead by the end of it, but
Hold on a second. Rebecca Ferguson.
Number 9, a movie called Good Night Mommy. What the hell is this? A porno?
Wait. How's it spelled?
Oh, I have
Good
heard
Night
of it.
Mommy.
I have heard of it.
Part.
Happy Halloween, you boobs. Hi, Alex.
Alex, the great.
It's a foreign film, so I'm just gonna move on.
Is it MOMMY or is it?
Yeah, and there was an American version.
Because I thought it would have been funnier if it was spelled MAMI, as in, you know, Rhea Ripley.
Oh dear.
Oh,
Okay, enough. Stop it, Max. How dare you give me another ad for Max? I'm not gonna come back to that damn service. Screw you too. Anyway, what the hell's this? Okay, number 8, the Cabinet of Dr. Caligari. Caligari, excuse me, where the narrator is a madman.
Capricorn.
But that's like one of the OG goats of horror.
Number 7, Diabolique. The husband isn't really dead. Oh, I'm sorry, I've ruined the ending for you, but this is not about this. Is so he's not even dead. It's like Saw. It's exact. Let's move on here. Number 6.
Which one?
William, I am so.
What,
Where do you see in this movie? Hunter, what do you see in this movie? Tanner, what do you see in this movie? What do all you see in this movie? Barbarian.
You
The
be
reason
quiet,
why
sir.
Scream 5 was the only good horror film of 2022. But no, you're biased because you're wearing the shirt.
We've hit the 1 hour mark, Victor,
You
and
be
you
quiet.
just officially lost it.
Oh, number 5 is A Tale of Two Sisters. You ever seen The Uninvited? It's a remake of that. So it's the same fucking ending. The Uninvited has one of the worst endings of all time. So I'm not even going to watch the original because the fucking remake is so god-awful. Like, number 4 is The Witch. Moving on. I don't even need to know fucking know that. Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. Number 3, it was all in Patrick's head in American Psycho. Fuck that movie too, and it's not a horror film. Overrated as fuck movie. Yeah, you're already. I'm already starting to lose it, am I? Number 2, Jacob is dead from Jacob's Ladder. Yeah, he's dead. He's dead the whole time. What are you doing?
Nothing, just being funny.
What? Wait, Jordy? What are you doing?
Number 1 is
doing-
Rosemary's
I was
Baby.
doing
The
this.
fact that there's a cult. This list
I was
is
doing this.
garbage. F. This is sucks. F. What about what the other plot twists I can fucking think of? What listen. Out of all the plot twists that are in there, yeah, this is not an ending per se, but this should be on here. Where the fuck is Malignant? Where is that? Where is that? What about? No, let's not put Corey Cunningham on this list. No, he doesn't deserve to be on this list. It's funny because I'm about to roast David Gordon Green soon. But another one I can pick of, where the fuck Saw? Well, wait, this is more. They probably should mention it in the fucking first video, did they? Idiot.
Heartbreaking.
And it ends like if I can find it. If I can find it. This.
Game over.
And that's how it ends. Happy ending. Everybody lives happy ever after.
I love the
Yeah.
one. I love the one too in Saw 2 where
I'll
he was like,
fucking kill
I'll
you.
kill you.
Fucking
"You fucking
bitch.
bitch! I'll fucking kill you! Oh no!" And you see Jigsaw in the car, just like slowly grinning.
Okay. William. It looks like. Wait. Oh God. Do we have to do? What's your next topic?
Um,
Do we have to do this?
is it time?
Well,
Oh,
it is.
I don't fucking
After
know.
all. Might as
What?
well do. You might as well do it because after all, there's no more topics, and plus we're not contractually obligated to do 2 of them because there's only
Well-
3 now. 3
Well,
of us.
here's the thing though. We have something to talk about that's related to the movie before we can move on.
Well, I don't have a second topic to give.
Well, then we do. Might as well fucking talk about that shit. Because besides, we have to pad out the runtime here. We're already an hour in, and we're gonna rush through that fucking review very fucking quick. So might as well talk about the new film in the Exorcist franchise, The Exorcist Believer, directed by David Gordon Green, who previously pretty much divided the Halloween fandom by creating the garbage known as Halloween Ends. Halloween Ends became an infamous film last year, so divisive to the point where nobody, like, you either loved it or you hated it. Most people in our neck of the woods hated it, including myself.
Same.
And he comes back 1 year later with The Exorcist Believer. Basically, it's written by him, co-written by him alongside Peter Sattler, who has never written a screenplay before, apparently. And story was by Scott Teems, yeah, the guy who wrote Halloween Kills and Firestarter, as well as frequent David Gordon Green collaborator Danny McBride. And this fucking movie. Where
do
do
we
I
begin?
begin? No, you, hey, dibs.
Oh, god damn it.
Hey, I'll
Like,
begin by saying this. I gotta get a quote out. Fuck. Where's the damn quote? Gotta fucking scroll all the way up here. Give me a minute. Great. This is how you know I'm not prepared. Because I was looking at the freaking forum while doing that too, bitch. So what I could start off by saying is that who asked for this? I could start by asking that. Who asked for this?
nobody.
I mean, let alone the fact that there's not even really any good Exorcist movie after the first one. I mean, yeah, 3 has its fans, but 2? Both versions of the prequel? Come on. It's garbage. Damn it, I'm gonna have to go scroll all the way up. God damn it. Oh, I wish I had it saved.
Like, dude.
What about, do you have the William Friedkin quote by any chance? Do you know
No,
what he
but
said? Okay, I know
no.
what he said. I don't have the direct quote on me, but once William Friedkin is the director of the first Exorcist movie, which we're going to talk about later, and what he said when he found out that David Gordon Green was making this movie was that he said he wasn't going to live on this world anymore, and luckily he wasn't going to live on this world not much longer. And funny enough, he did pass away earlier in the year, but he said that if there is a spirit world, and if I'm a spirit, I'm going to possess David Gordon Green. Yeah. That's a borderline death threat to David Gordon Green. And that's how you know that he's not a very good filmmaker. Well, at least, okay, he used to be a good filmmaker, but in the horror genre, David Gordon Green's not good at all, aside from Halloween 2018, and maybe Halloween Kills, depending on the person. But why did he decide to make this his next project? I don't get it. I mean,
like, I don't get it. Like, you actually like butt fucked, like, you know, the Halloween franchise, and now you're trying to actually butt fuck another horror franchise that you're probably going to, you
yeah,
know,
he said he was going to
ruin the
possess him
legacy.
and make his life a living hell. That's exactly what he said.
I mean, I don't blame him for saying that.
I mean, David Gordon Green is one of those filmmakers where he has done good films before. He has. People point to Pineapple Express mainly, but you also got Stronger with Jake Gyllenhaal. You know, the other movie about the Boston Marathon bombing?
Yeah.
Patriots Day. And it came out, I think, the same year. We're like 6 months apart from each other. But the movie is essentially about this guy named Victor. That's the character's name.
Yeah, like, I questioned myself why that guy was named after you, to be honest.
And it made it much. I'm not surprised if people are going to make jokes about it. But this movie is basically about him. He's a photographer. He has a daughter. And one day, the daughter and her best friend, who has no character development whatsoever, get possessed by another entity that is not Pazuzu. And pretty much it kind of turns into a generic exorcism movie to the point, but instead of making it just a generic possession movie, we got to bring back Chris McNeil for no reason whatsoever to try and help Victor and the other people in this community potentially get these girls back and to save the day and all that stuff. Yada, yada, yada. It's the same old possession shit. Same old shit. That's what this movie should be called. Same old shit. This movie, I'll get started by talk about the opening scene for a minute because I found it to be incredibly insensitive, and I'll tell you why. The movie opens in Haiti. There is an earthquake that kills Victor's wife. And you know when the flashback takes place? 2009. What happened in 2009 in Haiti? You get the picture. This was completely insensitive to that event. I'm just like, David Gordon Green, why are you going to exploit a tragedy to kickstart your trilogy? Yeah, he wants to make 3 of these motherfuckers. He exploited a tragedy to start this supposed trilogy. And the opening scene is just pathetic because it exploits a tragedy. Because everybody knows what happened with the earthquake in Haiti back in 2009. Everybody remembers that shit. I do. And ridiculous.
You know it's bad when the opening sequence had Victor in trouble.
I mean, which Victor are you talking about? That's my question.
You.
Talking about me?
You.
But and the characters, what is there to be said? They're one-dimensional. Particularly Catherine, the other girl that gets possessed. She has no, and I mean no character development whatsoever. None. We don't know anything about her other than the fact that the other daughter, forget her name right now, was it like
Oh, Angela.
Angela, it's her best friend. That's all we know about Catherine. That's it. We don't know anything else about her. We don't know about her parents, which her parents, by the way, are fucking obnoxious. They are obnoxious.
Yeah.
Oh my God, shut the fuck up.
Oh yeah, like we don't even know the full fleshed out development of Catherine, and we're supposed to really buy into
Sympathize with the family, and it doesn't fucking work. And it leads me to a moment in the end of the film, which I'll get to, because, by the way, it's going to be spoilers, so I'll have to raise up the hand in about a minute. But and then with Victor, we learn a little bit about him at the beginning, but nothing much after that. And I think Leslie Odom Jr., he's a good actor. He is a very good actor, but his performance is one note. It is very monotone from start to finish. I'm sorry, people praise his performance. I'm sorry, I don't get it. He had little to work with, and he's a great actor. So I don't know what the fuck were they thinking casting him. I really don't.
Yeah.
The girls are not. Yeah, go ahead.
So much better than this. You're so much better than this, man. You were in Glass Onion, and you were in surprisingly decent murder on Orient Express, and now you do this.
Jesus. And then we got Ann Dowd, who plays this doctor who was formerly going to be a sister of the church that this setting takes place in. And what happens is that she finds out about the possessed girl and the main possessed girl, Angela, and she goes like, "Oh, you were not a sister because you got fucking knocked up," and she decided to get an abortion. Yeah, this movie wants to pull social commentary at some points. I don't get it. And I'll get to the worst indicator of that social commentary in a minute. But that whole character development is just for shock value. I bet you that whole motive, that whole thing about it's just, yeah, it's set in Georgia. Yeah, at least it's not Augusta, Hunter. Imagine if it was filmed in Augusta.
You would have seen Gus as a cameo.
Oh geez. But the movie, that character is just not good. The father, I forget his name. Oh God, what's his name? Maddox. He's a chicken shit in this movie. He doesn't, at the first, when it gets to the exorcism part of the movie, where he's like, "Oh, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I am not going to do it. It's impossible." And then she lets fucking Ann Dowd's character do the whole fucking thing. And then he comes in like fucking, like it's fucking Avengers Endgame or whatever. He's like, "On your left," and he fucking does the fucking exorcism. I'm just like, that is like so forced.
Oh, like when you literally have like, if you were to have like the will,
he's a pussy. He's a pussy in this. He's a pussy.
If you were to have like the willpower to really take on this exorcism, he could have done it, but no,
he's a pussy.
He just doesn't want to do it. That's
and it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make really any sense. He's barely in the movie, so why should I care? Let's talk about I already talked briefly about the other parents of the other girl, but they are so bad. Jesus Christ, why do you want me to care? No pun intended. Why did you make me? Why should I care?
They're just one. Why should I care?
and they're fucking cartoonish at points, especially considering one revelation towards the end. I'll get to that in a moment, but let's talk about Ellen Burstyn, who reprises her role as Chris McNeil. She only did this movie because David Gordon Green would not fucking leave her alone. They gave her the script. She gave her, I'll give you this amount of money. She turned it down. Okay, I'll give you this amount of money. Turn it down. I'm going to give you this amount of money. Turned it down. She turned it down over like 10 fucking times and only did it because she would donate the proceeds, like her salary, to a charity she was working with. And I think it was like the highest paid that she's ever had in her career. Like, Jesus fucking Christ, David Gordon Green, you're just throwing money at her, just like, come back. We needed somebody to come back. And she's embarrassing in this.
Yeah.
She's given very little to work with, and she's only in for about 7 minutes. And that's maybe even being generous, because she tries to, like, help out Catherine, and guess what? Catherine just destroys her fucking eyes out. And she gets written out of the whole movie. That's it. She gets in the ambulance, she's in the hospital the whole movie. That's it. She does nothing. She serves no purpose to the story whatsoever. And she's only in it because to get people to go see it because of that damn trailer.
Having her being sidelined would be an understatement.
Oh my God, she's barely in this. It's a slap in the face. And her character says something when Victor meets her at her house, and it's not only just a character assassination on the attempt that she gets sidelined because of destroying the freaking eyes, but also because when the character meets up with her, she says that she explains that why she wasn't in the exorcism in the first movie. She blames it on the fucking patriarchy. Congratulations! Way to fucking pull forth social commentary up people's ass. Shut the fuck up. That line wasn't even fucking necessary. What are you, Greta Gerwig? Shit.
Fuck that line.
Yeah, blaming it on what's his name? God, fuck. It's making me forget the first movie, God damn it. The fucking Max von Sydow and Jason Miller's characters from the original. And Marin and
Damian Karras.
Karras, thank you. Oh no, I wasn't there because Mom, I'm on the
it's bad.
Mom. Anyway.
Literally, when are you going to realize that putting commentary in horror movies does not
only
work?
Horror movies, but just in general. I'll give you another example. Okay, I'll get to that at the end, actually. I'll explain that to the end. But he's like, oh yeah, they're the patriarchy, and that's why I wasn't there. What does that have to do with anything?
It feels so irrelevant to that whole conversation between these characters.
If you just cut that part out, nothing would have made a difference. Cut that line out, it wouldn't make a difference.
Yeah.
So just put it in there for shock value and to try and make social commentary. Speaking of which, this is one of the biggest faults with the movie, social commentary, because you know why? It has the exact same message as another movie David Gordon Green directed, Halloween Kills. And the evil dies tonight shit is brought into this movie, and you wonder why it's controversial, because it was already controversial with Halloween Kills. A lot of people don't like the mob mentality of that movie, and it's just... Thanks. Why? That's my question. And
same with me.
The whole thing about the community and everybody of all different religions are trying to come together in the climax to try and exorcise this demon. I'm just like, kill me right now. And it's more like they were saying all these, they were trying to say all this shit and do all these prayers to get rid of exorcise the demon. They should have just said, evil dies tonight, evil dies tonight, evil dies tonight. It's the same fucking shit. What are you? There's Tommy Jarvis. Evil dies tonight, evil dies tonight. Jesus.
Yeah, really.
Anything else I could talk about? Anything else I'm missing?
I cannot really help myself but really ask Hollywood this big question. When are you going to realize that cliched horror movies involving exorcism has been going down the drain
Possession in general.
in many years? Other than like a few exceptions with the original Exorcist and the Exorcism of Emily Rose, the vast majority of exorcism movies.
Talk to me.
Thank you. That has those. A majority of those movies have fallen into the same exact trap where a bunch of cliches are just being thrown in your face for the sake of it.
Just ask the later Conjuring universe movies.
Yeah.
Especially the Nun ones. Oh my god.
I don't know. I ain't bothering to see the Nun 2.
The Nun 2 I heard sucks. Yeah,
Uh,
Warner Bros. Lied about that. Oh no, it's actually a good sequel. No, you're a fucking liar. That's what it is.
Well, I've heard it's like better than the first one, but that's
I
not
heard
like
it's the
really
exact
saying
opposite.
much.
I heard that Warner was lying. And the Pope's Exorcist. I forgot about the books are good.
Oh.
Jesus, what a cough.
You see what that movie made me do, folks?
And also too, the score. What score? It's just
What?
fucking noise. It's just noise.
really-
It's like Dune, but for horror. It's but for horror.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah, like it almost just feels like something that you would see in a different movie.
It really is. It really is, and it's just noise. Other than the version of Tubular Bells that plays at the end of the movie, the score's crap.
Yeah, and it's also too. It's just like this movie
I'd rather
brings
talk
nothing
about
new
this.
to the table.
I gotta talk about this. I don't know if you noticed this too, but I'm gonna talk about it. The cinematography. Oh my god. What is this? Alien versus Predator 3? It's so fucking dark. I can barely see shit. I saw this in a 4K TV with HDR, and when they went to that 4S, I could barely see shit.
I saw it online.
I know, but can you prove this to me that it looked like shit? Like you could barely see anything. It's like Alien versus Predator Requiem.
Well, for me, like there were some shots where it looked cool, but then there would be.
I really couldn't.
Hold up, hear me out. There are times in this movie where it's like, oh, okay, it does look, visually nice, but the majority of the cinematography, like you said, it just feels like it looks like he was sleepwalking.
That's exactly what the cinematography was. It's like the movie Prisoners, but shittier. It looks exactly like Prisoners. It does. Oh my god, I never thought of that.
Yeah. You got me to thank.
But Jesus, so bad. So bad. The cinematography is crap. The editing,
Oh
probably the worst aspect of this movie, the editing. Oh my god.
It's all over the place.
It's Europa Corp / Olivier Megaton levels of editing.
Yeah.
Every half a second, cut. Every half a second, cut.
Oh my god, like just give us a break already. Like you could just use like nice wide takes just to make the movie look cool. But no, all you have to do is just to rely on shitty editing that it's gonna like downgrade the.
And it's the same editor who did the Halloween 2018 and Kills and Ends. Same guy.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. And let's talk about the climax, because this is a messy as fuck. This is when the movie, like at first, the first 90 minutes, give or take, it wasn't good. It was pretty garbage, but I wasn't like pissed off, right? I wasn't totally pissed off. The last 20 minutes fucking pissed me the fuck off. This climax is one of the most stupidest fucking things I've ever seen in my fucking life. There was a point in the exorcism where there is like these fucking like there's this cutting to like these demons and all these like creatures and little cave monsters from the Descent. I'm just like, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah.
It's incoherent. And there's a scene where it almost looks like the fucking demons are gonna come down from the fucking walls, like some opening, some fucking multiverse bullshit, except it's actually fucking demons. And it's just, ugh. And then there's this part where the Catherine's parents are like, they're like, the demons are like, oh, you can only choose one you can only pick one to stay alive. One will die. And the parents stupidly say, oh, we choose Catherine, pretty much risking the other one's life like a stupid son of a bitch because you're selfish. Yeah, you're supposedly happy Christians, yet you just fucking did that to betray other people, you fucking pricks.
Like literally, Tanner and I were not kidding, were we?
And also, too, I think the faith-based elements doesn't work. Because the first Exorcist, which I'll get to momentarily, is about the loss of faith. And about how you gain that back. This one is just non-existent. It's just generic bullshit about how you need to believe.
What is this? It chapter 2 all over again?
Fuck that shit too. And there's this, so Catherine is about to like resurrect from the dead, right? She was got to get out of exorcism, and then like the other girl's like dead, and then all because Victor believed, Angela wakes up and Catherine dies with no character development whatsoever. She just fucking dies. That's it. She just dies abruptly. She never comes back from the dead. There's no Deus Ex Machina. She just dies. No character development. We don't give a shit about her. And why should I care? Because she's dead. Why should I care? Why should I care? Really, why should I care? And the movie ends with everybody getting along, everybody moving on with their lives, even with the heartbreak. And then there's a scene, like the second to last portion of this last scene, where we go to a hospital. Chris, is recovering from a fucking blinding injury. Somebody walks in the door, and then she's like, "Oh, Victor, is that you?" And the other person says, "No, Mom, it's me." Yes. The biggest, worst kept secret ever, Linda Blair has returned to play Reagan for only 15 seconds. What is this, the Kraft Legacy with that retcon bullshit ending? Fuck the Kraft Legacy, it's a fucking remake. Don't tell me it's a fucking sequel. Fuck you if otherwise. Okay, I don't mean it that way, but seriously, if you think it's a sequel, don't talk to me.
Don't remind me of that movie. Yeah, like I was like watching the ending. I was just like, "That's all you do." This is just like a slap in the face.
That's all you do with Reagan. That's it. And also, they write her out of the movie at first. She was like, "Oh, Chris wrote a book at one point about Reagan, and because and everything that happened, like, oh no, I don't like that you wrote this book about me. Oh, boo, fucking who?" And she fucking left since, and fucking ridiculous.
Oh God.
How much money did you pay Linda Blair? How much money did you pay her over Ellen Burstyn? Shit.
Well, probably like good amount of money, I guess. I don't know.
Overall, film sucks. This film is fucking horrible.
Yeah, it's just bad.
You give your grade first.
For me, I think I'm giving like a more generous rating than you because I feel like the cinematography looks decent at times, but the vast majority of it just does not look great. And some of the performances were like decent.
I think none of the performances were very good, so that's obviously me being more harsher than you.
They're like decent at best, but to me,
no, there's no good performance in that fucking shit. No.
To me, it's just like, if you want to watch a good horror sequel this year, watch
Scream 6! God damn it! The best film of the year!
Or Saw X!
Oh, that film. Forgot about that.
And Evil Dead Rise, for God's sakes. And even too, it's just like, even during the sequences where the exorcism takes place, you're supposed to feel tension filled, right?
I feel bored.
Nope. They just keep drag on. And it's not even like fun. Like I felt it felt so bored too. Like I feel like
oh my
David
God.
Gore
Like I'm
needs to
telling you
go
right now,
in
I
horror.
don't care if I sound biased. Scream 6 is the best film of the year. It is exactly what these fucking legacy horror sequels need to fucking like. They need to like take notes from 5 and 6. You need to take notes from fucking Radio Silence, bitch.
Yes.
That includes you, David Gordon Green. That includes the fuckers who made I mean, whatever legacy horror sequels that I'm fucking forgetting about. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Fuck that guy too.
Fuck that movie.
And can I think of one more?
Yeah, like I've seen, like as I said earlier, I've seen so much worse this year, but that just doesn't take away the fact that this movie is just like one of those movies where you beg Hollywood, like, what the hell were you thinking? Adding a bunch of cliches in horror movies. For me, I'm just gonna give it like a 1.5 out of 5 stars.
Guess what?
It's just bad. Don't waste your time with this.
He's right. I am going to be harsher. 0.5 out of 5. Garbage. This is my second worst film of the year. I've never told anybody what was my first.
I don't blame you.
I'm only going to mention this once. Barbie.
Because you're a man.
No, because I have my own fucking reasons.
Stuff.
But fucking Barbie is my worst film of the year. Gee, it doesn't fucking surprise anybody, does it?
Nope.
But yeah, that's all I got for The Exorcist Believer. I mean,
yeah,
if they're gonna make these other 2 movies that they're planning on, I'm not watching them. I'm gonna be frank. I'm not gonna watch them.
May God have mercy on my soul.
Way to rip off my review. Copyright infringement, motherfucker. Number 566.
Yeah, shove it up, US.
Anyway, we'll be talking about a better movie once we come back from this commercial break. I gotta fucking eat, and I just have to get this shit ready before I do it. But anyway, we'll be right back, bitch.
Share the classic Halloween special with the Peanuts gang.
I got 5 pieces of candy. I got a rock.
It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. Nobody rules comedy like AB's Scream Tuesday.
Michael Myers has come back to kill.
This year, Halloween begins early. On Friday, September 29th, evil will be unmasked. Forever. Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers. This film has not yet been rated.
Oh, hi, Jared.
You decided to review that movie instead of what? The original?
No, yeah. Well, he did all 5 of them, did he? He did the first 5? Didn't he do that? I swear to God, he did. He said in his review it was the 5th Halloween movie. So if he better do fucking H2O next year. I'm gonna make sure when he comes back here next week or whatever he comes back, I'm gonna tell him, no, you do H2O, goddammit.
Now that is a great movie.
I mean, I have no idea if he has done the other 5. I'm not sure, actually.
Yeah, but then again, it's just like, wow. And that Peanuts is, you can't go wrong with Peanuts. Like, it's just the great pumpkin, Charlie Brown.
Yeah, it's a pumpkin. That's, oh God.
Pumpkin.
And
you cannot forget,
apparently, I don't think he has done the other 5. Wait, no, he's done Halloween 2. But what about Halloween 3 and Halloween 4? Has he even done the first one? I don't fucking remember. I'm looking through his damn channel right now. Give me a second. Hopefully he didn't do those Friday the 13th bullshit. Fuck those
Aussies.
movies. Oh, come on.
Well,
come
hopefully
on.
with the Halloween movies, we don't talk about the guy who
He did
shall
4
not be named.
2 years ago. So yeah, next year he has to review H2O. He has to review
Oh.
H2O.
Oh, I agree. That would be a great review for him to do.
And you better
too.
do it justice before I do, because you know me, H2O is my favorite Halloween movie. And no, it's not just because Kevin Williamson wrote it. Although that's partially why, but that's besides the point. The movie we're actually going to review is the original movie. This is the first installment of the franchise we already were talking about just 5 minutes prior when I was ranting and not ranting and raving, because I wasn't raving about that fucking movie. Let's put it this way. Let's just call it how it is. It's the 1973 horror masterpiece, The Exorcist. But wait, we're not doing the theatrical version. We're doing the version you've never seen from 2000.
On September 22nd, the scariest movie of all time returns to theaters with footage you've never seen before.
What an excellent day for an exorcism.
You know what she did?
The Exorcist, the version you've never seen with digitally restored sound. Rated R, starts Friday, September 22nd at a theater near you.
Oh, the music. The music.
No more singing. But anyway.
Legendary.
The Exorcist, no matter which version you watch, is a 1973 American supernatural horror film directed by William Friedkin with a screenplay by William Peter Blatty, based on his novel, produced also by William Peter Blatty. William Peter Blatty. Did I get that right? Starring Ellen Burstyn,
Yeah,
Max
I'm pretty
Spittow,
sure you.
DJ Cobb, Kitty Wynn, Jack McGowan, Jason Miller, and Linda Blair, and was released on December 26, 1973 for the theatrical version, and the version you never seen came out on September. Did they say September 22nd?
Yes, they did.
September 22nd, 2000, by Warner Brothers. Budget was $12 million and made $441.3 million, making it one of the, I think it's one of the highest grossing horror films of all time, actually.
Mm-hmm.
And it was the third, and it became the 53rd horror film to be nominated for Best Picture, as well as 9 other nominations, including Best Original Screenplay, Best Sound. What are the other nominations that it got? I got it. Best Actress, Best Supporting Actor, Best Supporting Actress, Best Adapted Screenplay. Oh, it won Best Adapted Screenplay, and Best Director, Best Art Direction, Best Cinematography, Best Film Editing, and it won for Best Sound, as well as Best Adapted Screenplay. So it got 10 nominations and won 2. And it was the first. Actually, no, it was the first horror film to be nominated for Best Picture. So fuck Wikipedia for misleading me, bullshitters. Fuck Wikipedia. Anyway, the plot is very simple. One of the most profitable horror films ever made, this tale of an exorcism based loosely on actual events. I take that with a grain of salt. When young Reagan starts acting odd, levitating, speaking in tongues, her worried mother seeks medical help only to hit a dead end. A local priest, however, thinks the girl might be seized by the devil, even though it's really Pazuzu. But anyway, the priest makes a request to perform an exorcism, and the church sends an expert to help him with the difficult job. 78% rating on Rotten Tomatoes.
You've got to be shitting me.
78% rating. That's ridiculous.
It's no, it's not just that. It's redonkulous.
Why am I even mentioning Rotten Tomatoes at this point? 8.1 out of 10 on IMDb, 4.0 on Letterboxd. Still the fuck Rotten Tomatoes. 78%. And you know why it's 78% now? Was because of The Exorcist Believer. That's why it went down. because people hated the original just because of Believer.
Oh, kiss my ass. Like, can you not like really understand the legacy the original has brought us?
Because the new one tarnished their it ruined my childhood. Pussies.
Like I'm sorry. I don't like really get where they're coming from with that terminology.
But oh god, hold on. So do I begin with The Exorcist? I'll say by saying this. It is known as the scariest movie of all time, and I think it should be in that conversation. It really should be. Because this movie is fucking terrifying. If you've seen it before, or if you haven't, that is just one of the most scariest movies ever made. We can talk about many scenes from there. We can talk about the bed shaking. We could talk about the exorcism itself. We could talk about all sorts of things. But this film, at the core of it, is basically almost like a character study of this priest who has lost his faith completely, and his mother was put into like an insane asylum almost and dies there not too long afterwards. And literally, it's crazy. Like, this movie is fucking, like, this version we're reviewing is about 2 hours and 12 minutes. This doesn't feel like 2 hours and 12 minutes. It really doesn't. It doesn't.
No, it really doesn't.
And it's just one of those things where, crap. The film is so effective in terms of its scares, its drama, the characters, that script, the performances. It all works in this film. And it's not some like cheesy horror film like, it's obviously fake. Oh, obviously this is not scary. No, this is still fucking scary.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's still fucking scary. And actually, you know what what I found funny was that the most scariest scene for people was actually like there was this audience that was studied, and the scariest part for them wasn't even the exorcism or any of the possession parts. The scariest scene to them was during one of the times where Reagan had to go get medical help, and when she got the fucking needle, I believe in her neck, and that to them was the scary part.
And then you would see the blood gushing out of that tube. Oh my shit! And even too, like when the doctors were like really studying Reagan,
no, fuck the doctors in this movie. They're fucking dumbasses. Oh, we're gonna explain everything by science. Yet she's clearly possessed, bitch. You don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, move on. Anyway, continue. Sorry.
Yeah, like even too, they were doing like tests such as the MRI, like how she was feeling in terms of her temperature, her urine, and especially they were even puzzled as to what the hell is going on with Reagan. Like what the hell is like going on with the actual like behavior that Reagan is actually feeling when she first encountered the demon itself, you know?
Yeah. And this movie does a good job setting up the characters. It does a good job really trying to take its time and focus on the characters before we get to the whole bullshit that when shit goes down. It does a very good job.
Oh yeah. Like I actually noticed this upon like a second viewing. What I loved about it too is that we also focus on Father Damien, you also get to learn about his physical health issues, about his past of being a priest, and how it actually affected him very deeply. The connection that he had with his mother,
and the crisis of faith that follows.
Yep, and this movie also has that extra layer you're actually looking for when it comes to developing these characters and characters that you actually care about throughout.
Yeah, and it's to the point where, in my opinion, the movie is, how can I put it? Like, it's to the point where there is not really a weak link in that cast. I think all the performances are good, but I'll give you the best ones. Ellen Burstyn, obviously, Chris McNeil, fucking fantastic in this. I'm shocked that she didn't win for Best Actress. She should have easily won.
She should have easily. I agree with you with that.
Who fucking won? I want to know. Some fucking 70s movie that I don't even fucking remember. I don't think I ever even fucking heard of. Let's find out.
Yeah, but easily too, like, my favorite performance in the movie
Got
is
it.
obviously Linda Blair.
Got it. It's the one who actually won Best Actress was Glenda Jackson for a movie called A Touch of Class. What the fuck is this? It's a British movie? Who fucking heard of that? Everybody knows what The Exorcist is. Shit. And Linda Blair's obviously fantastic in this. Even though I gotta mention the fucking voice of the actual demon, because let's face it, she doesn't voice the demon, but the demon voice. Oh boy.
Like,
Your mama
even
sucks in
to
hell,
this day,
crackers.
my worthless cocksucker. Like, even to this day,
you
when I first saw that movie and I heard the demon taking over Reagan, and I heard the very first line the demon says, I was like, you know what? That will scar me for life, but in a good way, though, because I'm going to tell you right now, it's terrifying. Keep away. The soul is mine.
Yeah, it's just, yeah, and to the point where when it gets getting worse for her and just worse for Reagan, it's just like it is absolutely brutal to watch. Especially there's a scene. Let's talk about this scene because it got very controversial in the 1970s before they added back in with this cut. It's the scene where she stabs herself with the crucifix in her genital area. Yikes! That is fucking brutal. It was the 1970s. It's just you get away with that shit, and it's just like it's brutal. It is fucking brutal.
And even too with that particular scene, even the audiences who were literally watching this movie in a theater in December of 1973,
Boxing Day, actually,
they were even shocked of what they saw. And you could also see some of the interviews that the people had when they walked out of the theater. They've also experienced like vomiting and shit.
Passing out.
Passing out. Woo. And this was released during like a cold day too.
And plus it was the 70s, so the 70s were depressing. But anyway, the point is that the film caused a stir, and it was cut down eventually. I believe it was cut down because Warner Brothers didn't like any of the goddamn content. And in 2000, they made this version of the movie, the version you've never seen. And it adds back in 10 more minutes of footage, which I think helps the movie. In particular, what this cut does is restores the infamous spider walk scene.
Oh. Like,
yikes.
To this day, that imagery still burns in my mind.
It's not even just the spider walk that disturbs me. It's the blood coming out of her mouth that's disturbing.
Like, even too, it's just like, wow. And I was like, I had no idea how they were able to pull that shit off. It's just mind-blowing at the time.
It is very, very, very scary. And I think the movie does what I noticed about it this time was that there's barely any music in this actual movie. There's like only like a couple of music cues here and there. Tubular Bells plays at the beginning, like when Chris McNeil's walking, I believe. Where was she walking to when that scene plays? She was looking at the guy she was like dating, right? What's his name?
Yeah, I believe they were like dating at the time, but I forgot
Burke, that's his name.
Okay. That's the name I was looking for.
And the film is there's barely any music. Tubular Bells plays only a couple of times. The beginning of the movie, the very end of the movie, event through the end credits, like in the second half of the end credits, and then you have the Fantasia of strings, 4 strings that plays during the first half of the end credits, like right when the movie, the title, The Exorcist, that's when that song comes on. And there's barely any music, which adds to the tension throughout the movie. In my opinion, it adds to the tension. It really does. And it's just, you're just on your nerves the entire time because there is no fucking music. There is no music there to comfort you, no even music there to scare you. It's just showing you viscerally right there. And it works. It absolutely 100% works.
Yes.
And the characters are great. Chris O'Neill's great. Reagan's great. Correa's probably has the biggest role to play in terms of character development. It's mainly his film. He's almost practically the lead of this movie. And you also have Kinderman, the the detective, and as well as, of course, you got Burke and the other people who live with Chris because she's an actress, like the maid and all those other people. I think they're all given their due, at least in my opinion, and they all give fantastic performances. But it's really Burstyn, Miller, and Blair that really... Oh, Max von Sydow. Max von Sydow, he's fantastic, and he's a badass. He's a badass.
Hell yeah.
I mean, shit. I mean, the father in the fucking Exorcist Believer is a pussy. Not this guy. He just fucking goes for it, even to the very end when Reagan fucking kills him off screen. He just battles to the very end.
Yeah, he is such a great, well-developed character. And actually, one of my favorite scenes in the entire movie is when you finally get to see him outside of Chris's house, and you can see the deep fog at night as he was walking towards the front door. And that right there makes me think,
which is the poster.
Shit is about to get fucking real.
By the way, I want to say this right now, that fucking 4K cover for this movie is garbage. You ever see the 4K cover? It looks disgusting. Why can't they just have the fucking picture that everybody's used to? That fucking cover looks like photoshopped and awful.
Yeah, and you just you might as well
just... Zaslav! Us Americans get screwed over because they took out the special features for us, and they give us a shitty cover. Thanks, Zaslav, prick. If I get it on 4K, I'm getting the UK version, which is region free, so I'm just gonna get the fucking UK version.
Oh, I didn't know that there was a region free version of it.
Yeah, because the 4K in the UK that was released simultaneously with the American version of the 4K. It's apparently better. It has more special features. It's region free. Fuck it, I just get the 4K version, the UK version. Excuse me.
And you're right, Hunter. The American 4K itself apparently was half-assed.
Yeah, it is half-assed. That's why I'm going to probably get the UK Blu-ray. Not 4K, not Blu-ray. Idiot. Yeah. I do have a special treat for y'all because I had to get off my Google Drive because apparently Jared, even though he's not here with us today, apparently he did film a video talking about this movie and he really wanted to talk about it. So he asked me, can you send this video out to me? I mean, can I send you a video talking about my thoughts on it? I'm like, okay, sure, send it to me. And hold on, pause it. And I have it. I have it from my Google Drive. So what I'm going to do now for the next 11 minutes is I'm going to share that video with you. The only problem is that I couldn't download it onto the StreamYard because the fucking thing was over 10 minutes long. So let's just share my screen and call it a day. Well, in the meantime, you all enjoy this video that Jared sent you all. So let's just mute I'm going to mute practically fucking everybody. Mute. And let's begin this video that Jared has essentially sent to us as a replacement for him talking about his review. This is going to take 11 minutes, and this is the piss break. I don't know, it might be a piss break for me, but let's just start the video anyway.
I am sorry that I could not make it to this episode of the Popcorn Panel podcast like I originally intended. There is just a lot of stuff going on in my life right now with homework and stuff going on at work and my own personal life that I just couldn't get on to the podcast tonight. But This is a very special film to me because it is one of my favorite films of all time. And this movie is really interesting because it is one of the most important horror films ever made, considered one of the scariest films ever made. And me personally, like, I do find a lot of it still pretty effective and horrific in a lot of ways. I mean, you're talking about a little girl, like, saying all of these, like, really, like, horrible things that should not be coming out of a little girl's mouth and everything. But you also have to think of the time period in which this movie was coming out and everything. And this kind of thing was just a really haunting thing. This is why people were passing out like in the theater. But since then, I think this kind of horror has lessened a little bit. But regardless of what you think of if this movie is like as scary as people say it is, it's still an extremely effective and powerful movie. Everything about this movie is practically perfect, and William Friedkin was the absolute best person to make this kind of movie. He is just a master at making movies that just feel very real and raw and could possibly, kill people and stuff. Which is kind of crazy to think of. But I love the direction in this movie. It looks so good, and the way the actors and all the acting in this movie is incredible, especially the actor that plays Damian Karras. He is like the heart of the film. He is fantastic. His struggle with his faith, and like he also has to deal with some of his demons even when facing Pazuzu, the demon that is possessing Reagan. That's really cool, especially when later on in the film Pazuzu starts talking like his mother and stuff. That's really cool. Also, Ellen Burstyn is phenomenal. She is one of my favorite actresses of all time and everything. She is just great in this, and you really get that really good mother-daughter relationship that I think is integral to making this movie work, because you care about not only the mother but the daughter and their relationship as a whole, and they feel like a family. And I thought that was really well done. And again, it just annoys me that the way that they are using her in The Exorcist Believer is basically a Laurie Strode type character, despite that just feeling like not how that character should go. But I digress. Also, Linda Blair is phenomenal. Like, she does such a good job, even when she's not the one, saying the lines and everything. It's still great. And that voice, that lady that does the voice is so haunting and scary, and the makeup too in this movie. I could praise this movie all day, but yeah, the makeup is really good, especially as like Reagan begins to like decompose in a way and like look like she's like near death basically. And honestly, Max von Sydow, his makeup is some of the best old age makeup I have ever seen in my entire life, because Max von Sydow's makeup makes him look like what Max von Sydow looked like, just a couple of years ago, which is crazy to me. And you can't talk about the movie without talking about the score, and not just like the Tubular Bells, which is really, really good, but other points in the film, some of the more like stinger kind of music. That stuff is really good. And then you also have some just wonderful moments with like Reagan puking or the bed levitating and like her head turning in a 360 and in the director's cut, which I think we all watched, there's the stairs scene where she's crawling down the stairs, which is goofy and yet so off-putting as well, and I really like that as well. And I'm trying to think of some other things that work in this film, which I mean is pretty much the entire movie. Am I right? I've got to be right here. I like the moments in the director's cut too when we see flashes of Pazuzu, because it's just this really haunting image that is only on the screen for like split seconds, and I think it's so effective. I also like the more somber kind of ending and everything. I think the theatrical ending is fantastic in of itself, but I think I prefer the director's cut ending, and I think overall that's good. Also, the exorcism scene is just phenomenal and really powerful, and Damien's like sacrifice at the end of the movie is really chilling and haunting, and it completes his character arc in a very satisfying way. Other things with the movie, I was thinking back to when I finally decided that this was one of my favorite movies of all time. It's actually back like 2 or 3 years ago when I reviewed it on my channel. This was like when I had like a sprained ankle for the longest time, like, and I was held up in my house for a month and couldn't walk or anything. And I just sat down and watched a bunch of horror films because it was around October, and I watched The Exorcist. And of all things, I watched it on my phone, which is not the ideal place to watch a movie. But I watched it on my phone, and it was so thrilling, even watching it on your phone. And to me, that's the mark of a good movie. If you can watch it anywhere, whether it's on a laptop screen, on a TV screen, or on your phone, if you can sit down and enjoy a movie and get engrossed in it like that, then I think that's the sign of a really great movie. William Friedkin did a fantastic job with this movie, and everybody deserves credit in some way for making like just one of the greatest, not just horror films of all time, but greatest films of all time. And I think like there's just no topping this. Exorcist 3 comes like very close. That is a great film in its own right, and I'm glad it's getting some respect now. But The Exorcist is just one of those all-time great films. Has great atmosphere, a chilling score, really prolific acting, and it just really resonates with me, and it's why I like just love this movie so much. And I'm actually like really glad that everybody also on this panel loves this movie too, and like thinks it truly is a masterpiece, because it is something special. It's definitely up there in like my top 20 favorite movies of all time. I wouldn't quite put it in the top 10, but it's really up there. Trying to think if there's anything else that like I really want to say about it, because I don't want to take up too much time, but yeah, it's a great movie. If people have not seen it, I really, really recommend it. Even if you're not like the biggest horror person, I think it's still like a good movie in its own right, because in a lot of ways, I don't think it's as scary as it was back then. But still an entertaining movie nonetheless. So, as for my score for this film, I mean, you guys know what it's going to be. If I say it's in like my top 20, it's going to be a 10 out of 10, 5 out of 10, whatever you want to do. This is just one of the all-time greats, and also
5 out of 10.
I recommend another William Friedkin movie. It's not The French Connection. It's actually Sorcerer, which is a remake of sorts of The Wages of Fear. That is a really good, intense movie that I think more people should check out. But yeah, that's basically all my thoughts. And so thank you guys for listening. And I hope to be back on the panel eventually when either Victor needs me or if it lands on my movie. But I'll see you guys then and continue on with the conversation.
Just to correct him, I never watched the movie.
Well, of course you did it. Anyway, the point is that he did a better review than either I or William could do, because he mentioned some things that we forgot to fucking mention because we are complete dumbasses. Let's talk about Max von Sydow's makeup, for example. He was only 50 when this movie was shot. I think he was only 50, and they put old age makeup on him, and you believe that he's an old man.
Yeah.
I believe it was only 50. So let me just make sure. 1929 he was born, so 39, 49, 59, 69, 70, 71, 72, 72. So he was, wait, count that again. 39, 49, 59, 69, 79, 69, no, 70, 71. No, he was actually only 43 years old when this movie came out. He was only 43. And they put old age, like the makeup, it looks so good. And he also mentioned the fact that this is one of those films where I'm having a hard time with words because Jared just chewed the fucking words out of my fucking mouth because I'm such a great critic.
Like he pretty much like said everything we wanted to say.
Exactly. He said exactly what we wanted to say. Probably because it's one of his favorite films of all time.
Caught you off guard was the 4 out of 10.
5 out of 10. 5 out of 10. Yeah, 5 out of 10.
No. He said 4 out of 10.
He said 5 out of 10.
Are you sure?
This is some Mandela effect. 5
like
out of 10.
5 out of 10, whatever it is.
He said 5 out of 10. He did say 5 out of 10. This is some Mandela effect shit going on here.
Well, regardless whether it was 4 or 5, I think that's kind of a little bit, too much.
He meant 5 out of 5. I get what he was trying to say, but he did say 5 out of 10.
No. He does go by. No, he does go by the 10s instead.
Yeah, he goes by 5 out of 5, but he didn't say 5 out of 10. I don't know. The 5 out of 5, not 5 out of 10. But the point is that this is one of the most revolutionary horror films of all time. This literally, to the point where he's right. There is no replicating it. The Exorcist 3, apparently that's a great film. I've never seen The Exorcist 3 before. However, me personally, I think that this should have been a one and done, and that was it. That's how I think about it.
A horror fanatic like, Chayton or any other person, within the film forums, I kind of agree with that statement that it should have been a one and done.
Because there really is no point in making a sequel. Considering The Exorcist 2 took the direction the way it did.
Remember when we had this talk? Like there are some things that the reason why they have sequels come out is because of the box office, and the money that came with the people that came into the theaters who watch these things. I think I mentioned this during our Jurassic Park review.
Maybe Jaws.
Yeah, you
Maybe
did.
Jaws.
Or Jurassic Park. Well, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But anyway,
like especially with Jaws, that shouldn't have never gotten a fucking sequel.
I remember that.
But when it comes down to movies, they'll do whatever it takes to get more money. And if a movie makes a lot of money within the theaters, whatever genre it is, they're going to profit off of it. And if they feel like they want to do a sequel of it, if it could be better than the last, they'll try. But then again, they'll either make it good or they'll make it bad. And honestly, I think, it's like one of those instances that, The Exorcist should have been a one and done film, even though, granted, I never watched it, but from what I could tell, making too many movies of the very movie of a franchise out of
especially a horror franchise. Horror franchises are pretty much notorious for doing this, except for Scream, because they're fucking consistent and they actually have good stories in each sequel.
Yeah, well,
Scream 2 is my second favorite film of all time. So
yeah, well, like Hunter said, you're being biased on that. So
shut up. But the film,
the truth hurts, doesn't it?
No, you shut up. You shut up. You don't insult Scream on fucking Halloween. You don't insult the T-shirt. No, bad boy.
Whenever I ever insult your T-shirt, I didn't know your T-shirt had feelings.
You're grounded. Go home. You're grounded. Grounded.
Facts don't give a flying about your feelings, Victor.
Well, facts say that this is my second favorite film of all time. Scream 2, that is. So, yeah, facts don't give a fuck about your feelings either. But to the point where I don't think I could go on much longer. This is a phenomenal film. It is a masterpiece. And I'm surprised that Jared actually predicted that we all loved the movie. Did he predict the future or something? He said this to me yesterday. So, did he predict the future? Or did he take a risk knowing that we would that we think it's a masterpiece? We don't know.
I don't know. He's like the Charles Xavier.
In order to hype up Ibarra's return, in the near future, I think Jared, he can see the future.
But so what I'm gonna give it 5 out of 5. This is a 5 out of 5.
Easily.
This is a 5 out of 5. This is a freaking masterpiece, and it's one of the best horror films ever made. And technically speaking, we have to do the wheel, ain't we? Because we're like we did a lot of predetermined movies recently, and now we have to get out the wheel. Now we have to get it out. Uh-oh. Fire, the fucking fire, not fire hazard, the fucking, what you got? Open for the cloud. I gotta get the wheel out. All right, fire alarm. We get it. There's no fucking fire. Just something probably got fucking burned. Anyway.
Well, your family's crazy to the point where they might start a fire.
Oh, yeah, shut up.
And even upon a second viewing of this movie, is probably going to be bumped up in my top 5 favorite horror films of all time.
I just want to make sure that everything is
even as a 6
up.
6 out of 5 for me.
Hold on, let me just make sure on my end. Fuck these ads. Fuck you. Fuck your advertisements. And
you're letting your inner Jim Cornette come out.
Me? I'm letting my own Jim Cornette come out?
Yeah, you just did. It's like the way how you sounded.
Okay.
Hold on a second. The way how you sounded it almost sounded like this. Okay? It almost sounded like, fuck you motherfucker! That's my motherfucking son! And fuck you, fucking New Jersey, and fucking Atlantic City!
That never gets old.
Okay.
I'm gonna kill you!
All right, let's spin the wheel. Let's see what we can do.
Here's another one for you.
Crap.
I love it when back then he says, like, hot damn, I'm gonna kill you for this. You got this wrong and you got that wrong.
All right, let's spin the wheel. Hopefully it ends up something good. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh boy. 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 Oh boy.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, at least the next one's short. Well, at least it's short. I think it's only like 70-something minutes. Shit, I could get it done tonight and be done with it.
Dude,
Get over here.
You are in for a treat.
And this is the first direct-to-video movie, as far as I know, we're doing.
Yeah, but let me tell you, this is, and you want to know why I wanted this movie on the wheel? Because these kind of films should be in theaters.
Oh, so yeah, I guess we're doing Mortal Kombat Legends: Scorpion's Revenge next week, and I have no expectations. I don't even know what the hell I'm getting myself into with this, because I've seen the 2021 movie, and that fucking shit pissed me off.
Wait, you're going in blind on this movie?
I've never seen it. I'm going in cold.
Wait, what about you, William?
Yeah, I'm going blind as Victor. I'm going in blind too.
You know what? Watch it after the show, because
it's only 80 minutes. With credits, it's only 80 minutes. So I could get this shit done in less than an hour. Probably the shortest movie we've done on the show so far, I think.
Well, it's not too short. I mean,
80 minutes is very short by today's standards.
Yeah, well, today's standards can suck my dick.
Yikes.
Who took that? Jose?
Jose.
Yeah,
oh my God.
Here's another one.
All right. So I guess we're going to review. I guess you own it. You put it on the wheel. You own it, right, Jordy? I don't have to send you a link next week. You own it?
Yeah, I own it.
Okay, so I don't send you a link unless William wants a link or whatever. I'll figure it out when we get to it. So there's not much more I could say about it. I know it's a very short episode, but it's only just the three of us, and it's fucking Halloween. I want to get at least one.
I think it's better this way when we end under or over 2 hours, because going beyond 2 hours and 30 minutes or maybe almost to 3 hours is actually pushing it.
I mean, most of the time we have enough material to do it, but most of this for this episode, yeah, I don't have that much material to work with. And I think maybe next week, despite the fact it might be good, it probably is a good movie, I don't think I'm going to have that much material because it's only 80 fucking minutes. So we'll see what happens with next week. Jordy, you want to close out?
Well, folks, thank you all for tuning in for the 51st edition of the Popcorn Panel Podcast. And also happy Halloween to everybody. Hopefully, you check your, all of your candies for poisons in case, you've been trick-or-treating or something. So yeah, stay safe out there. Also, if you like this, give it a thumbs up. If you missed your chance in the live chat, comment down below, give us your thoughts and opinions. Also, be sure to subscribe if you're new to the David 3000 Network. Hit the notification bell so that way you'll be notified whenever this channel does an upload, a premiere, or a live stream at all times. Same goes for the Count, Victor Devalle, and the Conqueror, William Braun, and yours truly, the Youngblood Outsider, Jordy Scout, a.k.a. J-Man's Legit. And with that being said, God bless you all. Have a great Halloween, and stay healthy for a better one next year. So, good night. Yeah!
Absolutely.
And one thing too, what Scream 6? God damn it!
Get over here!